Anger is still running high in Pakistan over a Supreme Court decision that bars former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and his brother Punjab Chief Minister Shehbaz Sharif from elected office. Sharif supporters in major cities took to the streets for 3 days last week after the ruling, police and protesters clashing here in Islamabad. The two-time Prime Minister was barred because of a criminal conviction connected to the military coup that ousted him in 1999. His brother's guilty verdict in an election case also was upheld. Sharif claims his rival President Asif Zardari influenced the court decision.
I think there is a turmoil in this country, which of course is not good for democracy, for any democratic country.
Mr. Zardari, widower of slain leader Benazir Bhutto, denied the allegation, but apparently added to the crisis by imposing direct federal rule on Sharif's power base, the Punjab province. Terasita Schaefer at the Center for Strategic and International Studies says it hurts the image of Mr. Zardari.
It poses a serious threat, certainly to the democratic credentials of the present government, but more generally to the effort to give democracy deeper roots in the actual governing of Pakistan.
Sharif was a partner in Mr. Zardari's coalition government, but he withdrew late last year over the government's refusal to reinstate country's top judge, Iftikhar Chaudhry, who was dismissed by former President Pervez Musharraf in 2007. Sharif alleges Mr. Zardari fears that if brought back, Chaudhry could revive old corruption charges against him. Experts fear the continued political instability on top of Pakistan's economic woes and the fight against terrorism could prompt the army to intervene. Schaefer says although it seems that the army chief, Ashfaq Kayani, prefers to have a civilian government out in front, the signals are mixed.
The army still expects to have the upper hand on anything touching national security, and it has not been a smooth process. They have been quite public in the way they have rejected some of the civilian government's decisions.
The parties of Sharif and Benazir Bhutto have dominated Pakistani politics for more than 2 decades. Marvin Weinbaum at the Middle East Institute.
The country seems virtually incapable of bringing forth new blood. As we look at the current cast of leaders and potential leaders here, we seem to see the same cast repeated over and over again.
Even as more people move into the urban areas from Pakistan's villages, the political party's main support comes from rural areas. Shuja Nawaz at the Atlantic Council says the country needs urban-based political parties.
And if it produces a true transnational leadership, which is not based on any single provincial political base, then Pakistan may have the basis for a stable polity emerging.
Experts say the political crisis in Pakistan might make the already sagging economy even worse and could also distract the Zardari government from its fight against terrorism. Ravi Khana, VOA News, Washington.